Guys, I'm G whatever here. Late at night doing this. Tired. Going to sleep after this. That's for shit. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm real tired. It's night. Very late. I just want something. That power because it's in the morning. And two those. No, let's do a light sleeper like I am. Let's do a light sleeper like I am. That's for shit. Thing is, no, I left off. No, he got from me Toga, but he don't know who that is yet. Does he know? But he know he know where he can find Izuku, kind of. He can find him one place, but that's all he know. He's like, huh? He's like, okay. As he goes, he sees some black watch as he puts the bracelet on. He puts the bracelet on all the way underneath his arm and makes him unable to track him. But as he walks up, says, "Can we do a scan?" As he puts his hands up, they scan him. What they see is I was like, oh shit. As he try to kind of absorb it, as he does, it says, oh, never mind. I think I'll see anything. As he watches, as it comes back out. So I really hope it's somebody from that, from the blacklight. When the blacklight has this, because absorbing inanimate things, it's kind of hard now. Except for because he did it the first time. It was different. It was intentional. Thank God, as he senses person, like it's not like they have a fate, and he can tell because he has the original blacklight. They are not. He's not infected like how the others are. As he goes, he taps them on the arm, and he's like, oh, sorry, I thought it was somebody else. He walks out, realizing he goes over as he begins to breathe hard. He beats up and he passes out. He goes back. He waits back. He realized that this is something else. Maybe a quirk blacklight. You don't have a lot of it, so it's not. It wasn't a lot, so he can't tell. Pretty hard to tell what the power is of this. As all he know that he can touch things and how should I put this? It's not Chisaki's the overhaul quirk. Oh, that Chisaki quirk. It's like he can touch something and he can break it down. It's like overhaul's quirk, but he can break it down. He know everything about it. But he touches it, he can take some out of it and remake it to the point he wanted, mess with the chemicals around it. Something like that. That's all he knows. He's like, huh. Matthew went in. He could kind of manipulate the ground by making a gun shoot down. Though he only has part of it, not part of it, but only a little. As he used a lot to search for all of it, and he found nothing. And see, he can tell that's the only version. It's like, that's curious. How did they get it? As he cruises on, he walks up to the wall and he glides as he sees a black box. He says, huh? I haven't seen this in a while, and he taps it. Because it also says, he's like, something, I don't know what they're doing. All I know, they are doing something, and they have the project Symphony, but they have may think of something else. I don't know. With that, hearing that, it bleeds in between. Like it says, they are paranoid. That thing there bleed. He can't hear that. It's like project, burn. He can't. He said burn, and he can't hear all of it. He says, I think they are preparing for something. They are doing something. I don't know. He has project burn, but I'm not sure. I need to figure out what are they doing, or after what are they gonna do with bam, bam. People with and he says something, and I'm not sure. What should I tell people about the bam, 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 and it cuts out. The hell? The fuck was up with this thing? He's like, oh, he's like, he barely got any information. It's not really helpful, so he just destroys it. He tosses it to the side, As he goes up, really, he goes searches for another one, but he doesn't find it. He doesn't find another one. He does see what he can do with the mutation blacklight as he makes the hammer fist, and he in that area, slams it down, and you know, these things, these spikes comes like, useful. As he hits the wall, as it breaks, he's like, that's useful. Here, he's like, As he makes another one. This one, he can, what should I put? While using the other part he got, he kind of makes his fingers like little, like little stick thing that poke out. After he touches the wall, it comes outward. He can change it, As he can not just he could change everything about it. He's like, this is, you know, as he sees like a facility, though it's not a particularly big one. As you can tell, there's no one as no infected, not infected, but one of those things, those bioengineered things. It's just valuable information. As he goes and takes the information. As he stabs one of them, you see, they're all not important, but they don't have it as it takes them as shit. If they don't have access to the information. So the thing is, everybody, how they placed out, it basically impossible for them to take them out. And he walks up and says, he walks to the machine, and he gets stopped immediately before he gets to it. And in his head, he's like, oh, so close. Sir, you need to back away from him. What? I'm just going to my post. Sir, this influence. He's like, sir, your post is out back there. Don't maybe have to get bounced. So they got to like, sir, oh really? Sir, I see he yawns. It has a really late night. It says, and he knows. It says, dealing with paperwork. He says he kind of does with paperwork. Which it's not very important. Oh, he's known to do with paperwork. Oh, that again. Just go ahead. I'll tell. If you need me, just let me know. I had so much. Says if you really want to, I have so much to go out with you. No, I'm good. As he rubs his eyes, you want to go to the restroom? He says, yes. He goes to the restroom and he doesn't wash his face, It's like, shit. Damn it. It's like, fuck. As he runs up, he punches him. As the guard punches his head. And the guard, when they get shoot, as he makes a shield and rushes in. As he makes spikes up here in the end of it. As he spikes them, shoot up through them, and he absorbs them. As he touches the ground, as the tendrils go through the ground, he suck him up and throw him all the way. Turn the as he stabs one of them, infecting him with tendrils as their bodies begin to shake. They scream in agony and pain, but they don't shoot up with tendrils. Instead, they can very much mutate into very like beast, which is like as it if he had it's just one of the effects of the tendrils. If you focus enough, you could be something very interesting blacklight. As he rampage, killing every last one of them. As they fire, as he runs to one of them, he kick. As they try to kick him, he dodges. He uses he makes like a hand blade, chops his leg off, and he makes like these sharp things like that. Hey, yo, sure, I told you, he comes up and just like screams in pain because these are a lot sharper than the just but the claws and shoot as he scream out in pain. It comes out his eyes and comes back into him. As it's done, he goes to the man he goes to chop his head off, but he's like shit. No, he makes a hand katana and a tendril. As he places down, he puts it on the wall, just shoots out like it. But it grips up him. He just stabs it in the leg, but not enough time to absorb it. As the thing flings his hand back at him as he dodges. He get cut. He's like, shit. It's a fashion I expected. As he makes a dodge and it slams down his hand and he jumps. He uses his tough again, but it goes to punch his arm off. As it blows off, he's like trying to jump. He used that because he didn't want to destroy the arm. Because if he destroyed the arm, he would completely lose his momentum. At the time, he stabs it, runs out his body, to have all his arm. And this time, he uses the tendrils to basically push it outward. He grabs it, and he does like that. He jumps, lands it, and slams it down with his back, cracking his neck. As he absorbs it, as he leaves the facility, he goes, but it's just non-useful things like data on like the blacklight. Like one blacklight he already has. As he makes like a small fire, as he begins to he's like damn it, as you hear that crackle, as he goes back to the memories. As you see, this is elemental that just fire. I was like, elemental. He didn't catch the last time because he was kind of rushing through it. He's like, okay. As he does experiment, he makes dark blacklight blades. He's like, darkness, blacklight blades. He does, he uses the blacklight to shadow areas, yada yada. He experiments, seeing what his limits are. He can't make too much, though, because he still got to say he pull it, say he used it kind of used up some of his biomass, so he doesn't have much. So if he's running out of biomass, he's like using 10 right here, but he's like, how's he like, he doesn't regenerate biomass, but it takes some time. But that's something. I had something for that later. He's like, this is pretty useful. This is pretty useful. And I see like all the metal. He's like, he reads on it, and he just takes this out, and it begins to this shit begins to flow upward. It flows up. Yep, it's that magnetism definitely work. He looks up and see how late it is. He's like, shit. Let me go back home. I think he's like, these thugs coming. No, not thugs. They're just some random people trying to make money. Sir, please, just give me some. Praise everything. I don't want to hurt you. I just think family. You have a wife and kids. He kind of infected him. It's tell if he's lying or not. Yes, if you don't Yeah, but as he says, what's your thing? As he unaffected takes him, says, what's your family? What's your account? As you know, he transfers. Got a lot of yen. Thank you, he says, this is me. As he says, he gets his number, call this number. But don't do this, because, as you still have to fight, I don't want you to get killed. Trying to help your family. No, he's like, yeah, just thank Daisy bows. Thank you, sir. There's no problem as he walks off. He said, it's really fucked up, isn't it? Poorness, poverty, death. But that's the world for you. As he walks home, it's nice. It's like a filler episode. Telling him to learn by himself. He meets a person. Put in if you give one your name, put in the comments below. If you have a name, put in the comments below, because I'm not going names. He takes out the tendrils. He takes out the. I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna be full. He catches out. Like, one of the things when he gets into it, he touches the ground. Like, he's like, I have to try something. He touches the ground where all three objects are. He fizzes with the touch thing, he touches, he fizzes with the thing as he begins to bend the objects. Like, so it does work. And, he makes it like he was sculpture, and then you see he has it stuck on his leg, and he takes his leg, like, as he falls, so they're like, huh. And, he like, tendrils, it shows us, he adds a thing, who's it touches, straight up to the body. It's like, huh. This is very, very interesting. I can't fuse it with multiple kinds of blacklights, but I may not, because I can access a few of my other ones, but I can't access all of them. When I got 5 cents in his head. He goes back home at this point. He gets home. Says, "Hey, mom." Says, "It's okay." He says, "Deku, where have you been?" Yeah, man, some blacklight facility, yada yada, doing that shit like usual. Blacklight. He goes to. He senses someone not infected, but he senses blacklight. I'll be right back as he goes to kill all the blacklight soldiers and take him out. He comes back and says, "Yeah, mom." Says, "Mom, I heard talk." Says, "Yes, Dick." Says, "Mom, I know. You need to catch up a bit. See, I have to realize you already don't have these abilities. Like, your arm turns red." He says, "I have all these, but as has been, I told you, see, usually abilities, they are usually mostly stealth. As experimental because of my quirk virus. It's allowed me to manipulate any type of thing, any type of virus that's got into me, even." I had even Madam Maid, and I knew everything and could control it. So that's how they got the blacklight. They could manipulate it to a certain degree, but they couldn't fully manipulate it like Deku could, because it's his quirk. All I can do it. It's like, huh? Says yeah. It's pretty rough. Those 15 years and get injected with things. As he makes as it splits off from him, he makes a clone, it's like he can't completely, if you have seen Parasite, it's like, it gets too, he splits too much, they don't, he can't, say there's sometimes he made too much or something, and he lose control of it, he can't control it, and it does what it's on its own. I always can't control this, so this is like one of the things he had. he can't answer all. He like I said before, he can't answer all of them. Yeah, says yeah. I have this. I have lots of blood on my hands from the last month. So, so it's tough. He says, as you know, he talk. Comes in, he knocks, he says, yeah. He's like, he's ready, he says, password. What's if you know? I think I have to his throat. It says, if he gets it wrong, either one, he's gonna knock him out, or two, he kills him. Kills the person. He says, as he says, quote 1x. So, quote 1xc. If you wanna, if I got any passwords, put in the comments below, because I'm not good with that either. Okay, it is you. Actually, it says for you, even as he stabs him. It doesn't him. Because, he knows no matter what you got, you cannot repress your healing. You can't stop yourself. How? What's that for? To see if you want to you. He says, nah. There's no reason. He says, why would you? He says, okay. He says, so I found this black box. As he affects the thing and begins to play it. Says that's the fucked up thing. Yeah, I didn't need it. Like I can't hear damn things. That's why there's no useful information. He says, I'm not sure. I'm who was hired. I'm a middle sergeant. And the sergeant 1, no, 20. Yeah, I'm sergeant 20 command. Yeah, I might go with this, so I'm just making up this sense. I'm sergeant 20's command. I'm not gonna say I know a little more about. He said he's been with the word infected, and he runs back. He says the infected are people who get infected with the blacklight, but it doesn't. Their body can't handle it. He's like, huh? Cause he can spread it, but he didn't know. So not everybody would not survive it. Though he says animals, it says depending on the breed. It says most of the time, yeah, always actually. 100% success rate in them getting infected all the time. So do you? As he reads off 3 wolves. He's 3 wolves, Cause, so you already do. What's up? I got this one. Cause of their, experience. Cause no matter what grade you in, how see Wheeler, of the experiments they do. Cause they usually have some people help with them. Infected, though they try to keep them out. They said as he put it, he said, he quotes, they kill all the infected. As though from that video it says that black box. I tried to track it, but so it says, hold up. He says, can you track where the black box came from? See, he says, that's the thing about black boxes. We can't track them. See, you can't go and track what the other signal came from because they're all alone. Signals themselves and run on, they constantly, he says, how should I put this in the words? They create their own signal, so it's impossible. Since we really advanced, we make its own signal, so it's impossible for any radio unless you want people to hack into it, maybe to even get hit at you. So you have to fight a black box yourself. He's like, huh? It's okay. He's like, oh, that sucks. Stock and maybe finds the original location. As he puts his face and he put his hand on his face and just roll down. Okay. I gotta thank you. So he says, thank you, man. You ride in the ranks. It's been a month. Like I said, it's been a couple of weeks now. It's been a month. Yeah. It's been quite a month or so. And a week. And he's like, he's like, he's thinking, maybe I should go on the cover. Just maybe. Maybe. He's thinking, no. Because, hey, you think I should go on the cover? Everyone, this is. That's the thing, since they could track Jackson. I'm not sure. Maybe. As he, he says, see, as they leave, he leaves his. As he gets in his bed, he ponders. Should I or should I not? Maybe as he's like, he tries to fall asleep, but he has a hard time. Not because he does has to have energy, too much energy. It's the fact that he can tell he's stressed. There's too much stressed out. And he's like, I don't know what to call her. As he calls Mitsuki. Says, hey, Mitsuki. Says, yes. Says, can I eat? She says, you want that? It says, yeah. Need to release some stress. Just come on over. And she said, meet me at this place. And, we can get it and go ahead. And this whole look for guys. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. So, do whatever.